family? Welcome to Shan The Og, where the outstanding guys speak the truth. We build communities, and we keep it 100 every single time. Look, y'all, I'm the host, Shan The Og, the original guy, the unapologetic voice of the people, your favorite realist. So grab your tea, coffee, or whatever keeps you woke, because we about to dive into the good, the bad, and most definitely the outrageous. This is Shan The Og with the podcast Raw and Uncut. Hey, y'all. Today we gonna talk about something that's real heavy, but we gonna keep it light though. You know, I want to speak on the disappearing village and the rise of the wild generation that we seeing out here. Yeah, I said it because back in the day, in my hood, and you know what, your hood too, if you my age, everybody was either your auntie, your uncle, your cousin, even the mailman knew your mama. The candy lady knew your name. You can go up to your people's house. Everybody knew you. And if you got caught slipping doing something silly, somebody was going to put you in check. Now, folks, we don't even know our neighbors now. I just want to ask what happened to that village. You know, let's talk about this because I got nostalgia, y'all. You know, I reminisce. I think about the time when we loved each other, when we stopped building connections and we stopped building fences. You know, we need those connections. We need the strong community that we have. You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened to people asking like, how's your mama doing? How's your brother? How's your family, man? How's everything going with you, bro? And we really meant it. We really wanted to know. But now we got to the point where ain't nothing our business. We look the other way. We don't even glance about it and we try to keep it out of our domain, out of our own little bubble. We try to stay in our own little bubble. And I think that's what became the problem. And because of minding our own business, you know what that's done? It's left these kids with no OGs to guide them, nobody to talk to, nobody to holler at. You don't get that guidance that we used to do when we was on that block. Or when they shooed you away from what they was doing. You know, it was out of love. We was just thinking that they was being greedy or they wasn't trying to share the pie. But they was really trying to keep us away from a life that they already came accustomed to. And because of that love, they shooed us away. They got us away from that action. But some of us was just hard-headed anyway. And we wanted to see what it was. But those OGs would guide us. But you know what? The thing about these babies now, they out here learning life lessons from TikTok, drill rap. The music that they listen to is crazy. Have you ever sat back and listened to what these kids are saying in the music? It's about death, killing, spilling the block, doing what you got to do to get a dollar. Where's the moralistic values in the music and the things that we entrusted and the characteristics that we entrusted in our kids? But yet, we let technology lead them. And instead of giving them that guidance that they truly need, we left them to technology. What's the first thing you do to that baby? You go buy them a tablet. And what they watching on that tablet? YouTube. They got the sight of the world on there. Ain't nothing inhibited off TikTok, off YouTube, Instagram, or whatever the stuff that they watching. And are you truly monitoring it? Are you truly seeing what's being led by your kids? Are you truly seeing what they look up to? I think it's time to do a check on technology, y'all. Really need to find out what our kids is getting into. I know it may horrify you to find out the things that your kids is really into and the stuff that they talking about. So has technology became a hindrance? Has it became a gateway to the things that we don't want our kids to see? Or has technology made our kids older and growner than what they already are just because of the things that they see? These are questions that I really need to think that we need to ask ourselves. All right, y'all. Now, before you start to roll your eyes and say, man, there goes Shan again. Let me tell you why this is important. Why this matters. Because if we don't take back our communities, who will? If we don't show these kids how to deal with their emotions, how to think critically, and solve problems creatively, we're leaving them vulnerable to a world that only see them as nothing but statistics and stereotypes. Now, to be honest, it's time for us to step up as OGs, not just in the title, but in action. I mean, we need to show these kids love, y'all. Now, even if they're acting out, we still need to teach them skills, not just survival tactics. And let's rebuild the village by one block, one house, and one conversation at a time. Because I've heard many people say, man, I ain't mess with them young niggas. I'm getting away from them young niggas. But I always was the type to be like, let me see what's going on with them. Let me see what's on their mind. I like talking to the young kids. I like them putting me on to what's hip. I like them getting me together. I mean, having the younger generation about you, it makes you feel youthful. It makes you feel invigorated. And not only that, if you're able to touch them, if you're able to touch a life, man, that's like a beautiful feeling that you can't take away. Nobody could take that away from you. Able to change a life. And not only that, build a model citizen that not only himself can be proud of, but a great compliment to the community. Have we forgotten to give that love? Not only that, do you forget or have you forgotten how fucked up you was? Excuse me, y'all. I didn't mean to say that, but I mean it came out. And it is what it is. Some of us really forget how messed up we really was. When we was young and in our 20s and going up, we didn't have it all together. Some of us was raising kids as we was raising ourselves. And that kid had to learn to grow up through your messed upness, through your survival tactics, where you was weak and when you was vulnerable. So never, ever forget who you was and be grateful that God blessed you to be the person that you are, that you've been brought through those bad times, through those survivals, so you can really appreciate the life that you have now. Have you forgot that? And not only that, have you taught your child to be thankful and what to be thankful for? You know, a lot of these kids grow up thinking the materialistic stuff is what it is. They think about wearing a certain person's last name on their clothes makes them something. And I'm gonna tell you something that really hurt me, and I couldn't reach it. And this is something that's personal, you know, and I can share it. Like, this is something that my daughter told me. She told me makeup and the wig make her feel beautiful. And who am I to judge to tell her what makes her feel beautiful? But if you really understood how I see my daughter and how beautiful I see her as a person and the physical and however it goes through as a whole person, and it hurt me that she couldn't see that same beauty that I seen in herself. And I feel like makeup that she used was like a mask of approval. The wig that she wear or the weave is like a mask of approval. And we would never see eye to eye on what makes you feel beautiful, because what makes you feel beautiful is what makes you feel beautiful. But as a father, I always wanted to let her know how beautiful I really thought she was. And I really wanted her to feel that beauty for herself. And it hurt me that she couldn't see it. I can't say who's to blame for that, but that's for every daughter. Every dad, father sees that in you. They see your beauty without needing all of that. And for us to already think that you're beautiful that way, We should want the world to appreciate that beauty the same way that's in you. Because it's just all about love. And we may not be able to say it the right way. We not be able to put it in the words that need to be put in. But it's always out of love, y'all. And we just want you to know that. And as an OG, I could say that. And I want to initiate a challenge just for the week, y'all. I want you to go out and be an outstanding guide. Be a mentor. Be a young person. Even within this your own kids. Call up your old friend. Reconnect with your people. We need to bring our village back. If it's brick by brick. And if you feeling the love, hit that like button. Share this episode. Drop your thoughts in my comments. I promise you I'm going to read them all. I'm trying to get this off the ground. And I need y'all to help me, y'all. And you know what? This is about my time. So until next time, this is Shan The Og, reminding you to speak your truth. Build your community. And always keep it 100. And it's always peace and blessings. And at the end of the day, I love you. So let's end the day with do something positive. Speak love into somebody. Pray for somebody. Let somebody know you there. Call up that person that you had that beef with and y'all was partners. Squash it. Do something that's going to bring a positive life within your life today. This is Shan The Og, and we out.
Like and subscribe. It's Shan